السلام عليكم. وصفة جديدة، نهار جديد. اليوم حلويات، اليوم كيكة. عطيت الانجريدينتس لبنتي لان كان عندي بزاف ما يدار. ايوا خليكم معها وتشوفوا اللي غدير.
Today we are going to be making a lemon cake. This cake was really delicious. It was very soft and yummy, especially the frosting, which consisted of lemon and sugar. It was all very soft. First, we are going to start off with some baking powder. Then we're going to need a little bit of baking soda and a little bit of salt in a big mixing bowl. After that, we're going to add some flour, 2 cups, into the mixing bowl. And then we're going to start mixing all of these ingredients together and make sure they are blended well together. You want to make sure to get all of the little bits and pieces of salt and baking powder mixed in with the flour. In a different bowl, we're going to add some sugar and 1 stick of butter into a mixing bowl, and we're going to start mixing them together. We want to make sure that the butter is soft enough to be mixed with the sugar so it doesn't get stuck to the sides. This is a really easy recipe, and it was very delicious. You want to put the mixing speed at a low to medium, around 1 to 4, and you want to make sure that you blend and mix this well for about 3 to 5 minutes, I would say. Make sure that all of the ingredients are well blended together, and make sure the butter and the sugar are melted enough so that it's a smooth mixture. When you're combining the butter and the sugar mixture, you want to make sure that all the clumps of butter are gone and that it's smooth with the sugar. You're going to do this for about another minute or 2 until all of the sugar and butter are smoothed out. After, we are also going to use 3 eggs, but for the first egg, you want to put it in and blend it very well, and you want to continuously and separately add the rest of the eggs after beating them into the bowl of the mixture. Then we're going to take the second and third egg after 10 seconds or so of mixing the first egg, and we're just going to keep doing this until we have all 3 eggs into the bowl. For the eggs, you want to make sure to get all the excess yolk out and the egg whites so that all of it is mixed into the bowl for your sugar and your butter. This is a very easy process to do. I hope you like it. It's a very good recipe. All the ingredients are here. And yeah. After we add the second egg, we're still going to mix these ingredients at a low to medium speed for about 2 to 3 more minutes, and make sure you get all the egg whites out and keep on mixing until the egg is mixed in with the butter and the sugar to make it all smooth and no clumps. After we beaten the eggs and mixed all of the ingredients together, we're now going to go back to our first mixture of flour and the baking soda, baking powder, and the salt. And we're just going to put that into our mixing bowl, and we're going to mix all of them until the consistency is very smooth. Make sure to get all of the flour mixture inside the bowl and turn your speed to about a 3 on the settings, and we're going to mix this for about 2 to 4 minutes until the flour has evenly mixed out with the sugar and the butter and eggs. We're going to keep doing this until all the clumps are gone, and then we're going to add some buttermilk. You can add them all right now, or you can wait and put half right now and half later until it has mixed with the flour and the eggs and the sugar. Unfortunately, my mixer stopped working and I had to use my manual mixer. Thankfully, my mom had a manual mixer inside the cabinet, so I'm going to be using that for now. So just make sure to mix and combine all of the ingredients together. Make sure to get all the excess out and get all the ingredients from the side of the bowl. Make sure that you keep mixing for about 2 to 3 minutes until all of it is smoothly combined. Then I will add the rest of my buttermilk mixture into the bowl. It's about 1 cup of buttermilk. And then I will mix this all until they're all smooth and evenly distributed. I had to make sure to get all the sides so that there's no pieces of flour or butter left over that's hard. I want to make sure all of it is smooth and nothing is left over. We are going to keep mixing for about 1.5 minutes or so, just so we can get all of it combined. Then, since this is a lemon cake, we're gonna take 1 lemon or 2 if you needed, and we're gonna just take the lemon zest off of the front, and we're just gonna add that into our bowl. This takes about a couple seconds, maybe a minute or so to do this. I used 1 lemon because that was enough for the measurements that I needed. You can use more depending on how lemony you like it. I used 1. So after you zest it, you're just going to take the excess off the top of material and you're just going to dump it into the bowl. This is a very delicious recipe. The lemon really added a nice taste to it. I could really taste all the lemon zest inside the cake. And then after we're done putting lemon zest into our mixture, we're then going to take about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. You can add more if that is your preference, but I just added 2 for now. And then after, we're going to take the mixer. You can whisk it too, but I used my manual mixer. And I'm just going to mix all of the lemon juice and the lemon zest until all of it is evenly mixed with each other and evenly distributed. Make sure to get all the sides. We want all the lemon zest to be inside our mixture. Don't leave any of the excess on the sides, even on the top. And then you can also use a spatula, or you can use a whisk to do this. Then when you're done whisking, you can either use a pan or little mini cups, whichever you like. If you want this to be a cake or little like muffins. I use little muffin tops, so I just fill them up. You don't want to fill it up too much because then it'll overflow and we don't want that. So just leave about a line from the top to the cake batter, to the mixture. And I just used an ice cream scooper to do this because it's easier for me, but whether you like to use a spoon or anything, you can do that. Make sure that after you put the mixture inside the bowls to tap them 3 times on the counter to make sure to get all the air bubbles out so it's evenly cooked. I'm just going to keep doing this for the rest of the plates I have. You can do as many as you want, how many servings you're going to have. I just did about 10 or 11. And just keep doing this until you fill on all of your bowls. Then after you do that, if you want to make more, you just take some shortening and you spread it amongst the pan, and then take flour and dump it inside. This is to make sure that the mixture doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan when you heat it up in the oven and cook it. So when you take it out, it's going to be easily done. And this just helps it to not stick. And I do this for 3 of them because that's how much I needed left. After you fill in all your bowls, you're then gonna preheat the oven to 350 and you're gonna leave them in there for about 15 to 20 minutes until they're brown and golden. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.